Okay, hello everybody. This is the long-awaited garden tour I've been promising. We'll start with the front. And sorry, I'm recording this with my phone, so it might be a bit shaky. This is our front yard. That down the end there is a wheelbarrow that was my grandfather's, and I planted it up so Mum can see it through a window. Most of the garden is done so that there's pretty views from the windows. Down here we have bird bath, bird feeder cage, and this is the view up here. Cages. This is the view from the front. It's a bit dark and shady. That's why I've got Hoyas and succulents in the cages. And this here is a birdhouse my mum painted. She's much better than me. Front yard. I had to pause because a mailman came and dropped off a package. So the hanging baskets on the front have ivy in it that we're hoping will grow. And there's lots of leaves around because the bottle brushes constantly drop leaves and I can't be bothered fixing it up. It's one of Mum's paintings. And I've got some terrariums going. Got heucheras, succulents, spider plants, and hellebores that are starting to spring up since it's coming in. This is the giant, still going chain of hearts. This just grows nuts. And the pretty string of pearls that's growing very long as well. Alright, I'm going to go around the back and pause it. Hold on, I'll be right back. And this is the backyard that I got paved. A year ago, it was just dirt patch. Right there is where I'm going to grow some sweet peas. I had tomatoes growing there over summer. Go this way. A little water pond. It's a solar fountain and it just sort of blows up water. I've got pretty petunias and other flowers in this corner. I'm going to probably grow bulbs there as well come next spring. It's not a very big yard, but I've managed to pack a lot of stuff in it. This bottle lights up at night because I love fairy lights, so the whole place has got fairy lights in it. This little dark section here is for my shady plants. There was 3 plants that I wanted when I started my garden. One was bamboo, the other was a jasmine and jade. This plant here was from my nana's place. It was her mother, so it's my great grandmother's plant. So it's about, I don't know, 60, 70 years old. It's grown really well in the backyard. But it's it's in a pot because it's like illegal to plant them in the ground, so they go nuts. This here is my little herb garden. Seeding. I've still got some projects left to do, so this one here is going to end up being like tilted pots. The lady across the complex gave me this pot here because the gardener broke it. You can see there, sorry about the finger. And she was just going to chuck it out. I'm like, no, I can save it. There, in there is all the bulbs that are not currently flowering. I'll go back. Oh, I really want to tilt this to fill it full screen, but I hate that look. This ladder here was my grandfather's and I've repurposed it to put plants on. It's very pretty. It's got agapanthus, and this is all my cactuses hanging in pots that Mum and I made using nail polish and paint and pens. That one's a bit wonky. I've got agapanthus, and this is under the eaves, so since we get frosts and succulents don't like frosts or too much water, they sort of go under here for winter. So I've got some spaces left because I've got these ones out still, my little fishies. These two are some of my favourite ones. Beautiful black prints there. That's my jasmine. That ball lights up at night. And here is my Acer. Always wanted a Japanese maple as well. I've got some hanging things, and I don't know if you can see them, but they're rainbows from the crystal. I've got crystals everywhere as well. That is a bird of paradise. And here is the end of the garden, the seat. And my garden of death. So basically anything that I've taken cuttings from, or that's sort of looking a bit dead, and some that are actually dead, I just put them in here, and while they're forming roots, and I'll pot them up. I've got some leaves trying to propagate, so it works alright out here, I think, but I'm loath to touch them in case they don't survive the move. And just quickly, there is the second carport where I store my junk, and so this is my backyard in full. Okay, bye.